Hi! So we've decided we're finally going to film an about us, telling about us.
Yep.
And how we started our little group, and yeah, I guess let you get to know us a little bit better since you've kind of just been seeing our pictures and seeing our cause, but maybe you want to know a little bit more about people behind it.
Yeah, so we're just on a walk right now, getting off to the train station, and thought we'd have a chat with you guys. So I guess we'll just start by introducing ourselves, because although you've seen our pictures and maybe our stories where we had some funny incidents, you probably don't know who we are. So I'm Sezzy.
I'm Corinne. Sorry.
That's Corinne. I'm 23 and I'm British, if you haven't told by the accent yet. Yeah, I grew up in London and my family now lives in North Wales, and I moved here just about 3.5 years ago to Maastricht in the Netherlands to study medicine, which is what I'm currently doing.
Yeah, again, I'm Corinne. I'm 25. I moved to the Netherlands about 2.5 years ago for my master's program. It was kind of random. I just found out I got in and then decided to go, and that was all within like a month. And then I was here like a month later. But yeah, I did a master's in biomedical science, so we're both quite sciencey people.
Yeah, we are.
And
we met through mutual friends who also study science subjects, so
yeah. And then we became housemates when Sezzy needed a place to stay, and I opened the door for her to come stay. We'd barely known each other, but we were like totally bonded.
Yeah. And now I live in the room next door, so
yeah. It's been really nice in quarantine.
Yeah.
We kind of had each other as buddies, and kind of gets rid of the loneliness a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of us.
Oh, we had someone ask what our favorite colors were and why.
Oh yeah, favorite colors. You know who you are, who asked. And so my favorite color is blue. I don't really have a reason, but it's always been my favorite color since I was very little.
Yeah, mine is green. This can be seen by my coat. Yeah, I guess because it kind of reminds me of the mountains and nature, and I just really love like the country and the mountains and greenery, so I always like wearing green. We're back.
Position change.
Yeah, so we also got questions about how we started the group, how we found the first family. I'll let Sezzy take it away because she was kind of the person that started it all.
So yeah, how we found the first family, so is where it really started. A few years ago, or yeah, I'm not quite sure when, a couple of years back, I found Emily Larter on YouTube. My guilty pleasure is watching adoption videos, so I found her channel through adoption, and I started watching some of her videos and like just really enjoyed them, enjoyed seeing her journey, and also like enjoyed the culture difference in Uganda. So I started watching and then just kind of kept a track on it if and when, and then at some point found her Instagram page and all of that, and then fast forward to like the beginning of this year when she was able to finally moved back to the UK with her son Adam, and I kind of yeah, watched their story, listened to them coming back to the UK, and I was just really moved by the fact that she was having to leave the rest of her family behind and how upset they were, and thinking about how difficult it's been for me to be part of my family during COVID. So I really just felt like it was, yeah, something that I would like to help with. I am a student, so obviously very broke, and I don't have any money to donate, but I figured that I had done a whole bunch of fundraising in high school and I could fundraise for them and hopefully raise some money virtually. So started looking into it, messaged her asking if that would be okay, and yeah, coming up with ideas, and spoke to Corinne about it, got some ideas out there. We started talking about it and she said that she would love to get involved too. So yeah, we decided that we'd like do it together, a fundraiser, and then within the afternoon we had set up our group, and yeah, it didn't take us too long. We just figured that we'd need a social media platform to try and boost the fundraisers, and not only that, but that if we could help one family, why can't we help more? So we both just felt strongly that while we're in lockdown especially, but going forward, that we'd love to have a platform where we can help others more. So that's kind of where we started, from my point of view anyway. Okay, position change round. So that's basically the story on how we found Emily and how we started up the group. I don't know if Corinne has anything to add on her side.
Yeah, the reason I got involved was Sezzy kind of showed me all about Emily and the story, and I was just really moved by how selfless and caring she was, and how very much deserving she was to have champions behind her to help her cause. So I'm really passionate about helping them, and as well as helping other families. So I definitely wanted to get involved in any way possible, and I know that it's difficult for people, especially if they're trying to take care of children and like trying to find jobs like Emily is, to be able to like fully put themselves out there and try to get the support they need. So I think it's a really good thing that we can be able to do that for her and get her story out, and yeah, get people to help donate and help her out.
And on that note, if you haven't already done it, go and check her out on YouTube. 1 second, bit of noise. Yeah, so if you haven't already, go check her out on YouTube. Her channel's called Emily Larter, and you can probably find her name, her Instagram in all of our posts, because we try to tag her every photo just so that everyone knows how they can find her. And also go check out her GoFundMe page. She tells her whole story on there. Yeah, and you can find some pictures of the kids and her partner, and yeah. And also she has a charity page called Ceda, C-E-D-A. I've also tagged that recently. Oh, some more noise. Yeah, I've also tagged that recently, so go check that out too. It's a really good cause, helping to educate children in Uganda. So yeah, so that is how we started that. I guess the next question would be how we came up with our name, because if you're English speaking, it's maybe a little bit of an odd one. Okay, the cars have stopped now, so I'll continue. So vrienden in Dutch means friends, and when we were planning the name, we really decided we wanted something Dutch, because this is where it started. Yeah, this is where it started, this is where we met, and so we felt like a Dutch name would be nice to kind of pay homage to that. I don't know if any of you know the Dutch language, but it's quite complicated, and a lot of the words that we looked at using we felt would be too complicated to yeah, for people that don't know the language to pronounce. So we decided that vrienden is probably the easiest one, But also we are two friends and in supporting others we want it to feel like we are two friends helping another one of our friends, so that's kind of where we decided on that name.
Okay, so yeah, you've learned a little bit about us, and we're interested in who's following us, and yeah, so let us know yeah, about yourselves. We're interested in knowing, and if you want to get involved also with us, we'd be happy to have others join us in this group. Obviously, like, we didn't just do a duo, we're hoping to get as many people as possible.
Yeah, and you know, we really set up this page so that we could spread the word through other people as well as ourselves. We are only two people, so let us know in the comments about yourself, who you are, where you're from, and if you want to help out and help us in this fundraiser. It's a really awesome cause. The family is so deserving, and we're really grateful that we have the opportunity to try and help them raise some money.
Yeah. Well, it was nice introducing ourselves to you, and we'll see you around.